Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be stretching out those abductors. We're going to be stretching out the outer thighs and the buttocks as well. So you guys know the drill. Get into something comfy, grab a mat, and let's get started.
Coming into a wide-legged stance, bringing those hands overhead, and then swan diving down. We're exhaling as we're doing so. Option to bring a block under those hands if you can't reach the ground just yet. And again, breathing here before walking over to the right. And we're going to take 5 breaths here. And we are going to inhale as we walk to the other side, exhaling as we find our deepest point, and again holding here for 5 breaths. Finding that center again, readjusting if necessary. We're going to do it again, coming to that right side, exhaling as we're doing so, and just holding for a few breaths. And then again, we are going to inhale as we walk those hands over, exhaling as we find our deepest point, holding here for those 5 breaths again. And third time is the charm. So again, walking over to that right, or option to just bring that side body kind of in a C shape, facing that knee to that nose, or that nose to that knee. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Again, C shaping and bringing that nose to knee. Coming back to center, we're going to find our way down to a seated position, to a wide V or a full straddle, depending on your flexibility level. Then we're going to exhale as we come forward, bringing our hands to where we can find our deepest point, maybe finding a little flow in that middle body and breathing while doing so. Then at that deepest point, try to bend those elbows to touch the ground. Do that a few times here, just again to get that stretch along that inner and outer thigh. Option to take that stretch one more time, bringing those elbows down to the ground and bringing that up. We're going to exhale as we walk our hands to the right. And we're going to hold it for a few breaths as well. Inhaling as we walk those hands over, exhaling as we fold over that leg. Just going to hold it here for a breath or two. And then we're going to walk those hands right back to the center. And of course, doing it again a few more times here. So again, walking those hands to the right, holding a few breaths, possibly going even deeper than you did the last time, and like keeping that deepest point, walk over to the other side, and again, holding for a few breaths. We're going to do this one more time. Inhaling as you come back to the center, trying to get even deeper into that stretch. And then we're going to walk back over to that right side. And of course, breathing here before taking it to the left. Inhale as you walk those hands over, exhaling as you come over to the left. Bring those legs together and find your way to the back of your mat. Shake those legs out. We're going to come to a figure four position, upward pigeon. Just bring those knees inward and we're going to bring that right leg over left, flexing that right leg and staying here if that stretch feels deep enough. However, if you do want to come even deeper, come onto your back, intertwine those hands, pushing that right elbow into that right knee and breathing here. Then we're going to cross those legs, bringing that right leg to meet that left hand and that left leg to meet that right hand, pulling those legs towards the body to feel a stretch along the side of that hip. Untie those legs, bringing them upward together, pulling them towards the face, keeping those legs as straight as possible. Then we're going to bend those legs, bringing ourselves up. And then we're going to do the same on the other side, now bringing that left leg over right, flexing that left foot. And if you want to take that option again by laying on the back, you can certainly do so here. Again, crossing those legs, bringing the opposite leg to the opposite hand, then pulling those feet inward to get a stretch on the side of that hip. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Unwinding those legs again and then pulling those legs straight towards the face. Again, trying to get as much bend out of those legs as possible. Then we're going to find our way upward again and finding our way to a tabletop position, possibly rolling through from that cross leg. And then we are going to bring our right leg forward, coming into a pigeon pose. Make sure that back leg is aligned with the front leg. Depending on your flexibility, if you want to stay upward, please do so. Check in with your body. However, if you do have the range, certainly go forward, exhaling as you breathe, as you come forward, and we will hold here for a few breaths. We're going to bring our back leg to stack on over our right leg, exhaling as we allow that outer thigh, that outer hip to release. We want that knee to try and reach that heel. Swing that left leg on back, coming into a tabletop position. We're now going to bring that left leg forward, moving that cat out the way, bringing your right leg behind you. Again, making sure you're properly aligned here. Option to stay upward or option to come forward again, exhaling as you do so. And again, we'll hold here for a few breaths. Coming on up, now bringing that right leg to stack over that left leg. Exhaling as we allow that outer hip to open. Swing that right leg behind you, bringing yourself back into a tabletop position, then pushing backward into a child's pose. Option to take those knees a little bit further apart towards the outside of your mat, allowing that chest to fall a little bit deeper, allowing those inner and outer hips to open. Rolling on up at your own time, but that will finalize our stretch. Thanks so much for stretching with me. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.